Hello, everyone. This is the Crow, and these are your messages for right now. I will be pulling a 3 card read: past, present, and future energy. Okay, so I will also be taking a handwritten message to get into the vibe of the reading. Let me just adjust my camera. Okay, and I will also be taking an oracle card, and then we'll get into the tarot. Okay. Just a few moments ago, before I started the reading, I was outside in my backyard and I heard a siren 2 times, like a whistle, like a long whistle. And I do feel like something's coming. Someone's blowing the whistle on something. Something is coming to light. Okay, but we'll see what we have for you. So the first card we have out is Confidence is Key. So there might be some kind of situation that's going to demand of you to be confident. Let's see what oracle we get. Okay. And we have, make it your mission to accept all parts of you, the good and what you perceive to be your imperfections. Don't look for any outside validation. It's already within you. Once you realize your true beauty and potential, you will never doubt yourself again. There seems to be a theme here. I believe in the last reading I posted, there was something also about this. It could have even been the same oracle card that came out. So I might be connecting with the same energy or at least something similar. Okay, but we'll get into the tarot and we'll see what else comes for you. Let me just set these cards here. So past, present, and future energy. Let's see what's in your past. And we have the Sun card. Past energy. Present, please. Present energy. I don't take reverse cards, guys. We have the Nine of Wands. Let's see the future energy for you. A Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I'm sorry for the shaky camera. Just bear with me. So, in your past energy, you do have the Sun card, which is one of the best cards in the tarot, if not the best card in the tarot, which is kind of hard to say which one is the best card because I believe it depends on the situation itself, but it is definitely one of the best cards. It's a card of happiness, of fulfillment, of joy, of ease, of feeling light, feeling like the sun's shining upon you, upon your life. But this is in your past energy. In your current energy, we do have the Nine of Wands, which is the wounded warrior, which is someone who's tired but not giving up. I believe you achieved something recently in the past that made you feel very fulfilled and happy. Maybe even a wish. You felt like a wish came true. But maybe things weren't quite as you expected. And now you kind of have to, I feel like you're struggling to get something, to keep something going. Maybe whatever this was that you've accomplished, whatever this happiness is, and right now you're struggling to keep it going. You're feeling like you have to defend that happiness. And having the Knight of Pentacles in your future energy, it's like, yeah, it's like you're struggling to keep something. What I'm getting most from this Knight of Pentacles is you making an effort to either collect or keep something. The word keep something keeps coming into my mind. Not to be redundant here, but it is what it is. It's like you're finding yourself in a position right now where you have to protect yourself, protect your ground. You might be protecting an asset like your home, maybe your job, a project that you've invested in. This could also be a relationship that you're protecting. Maybe you're protecting it from someone because you want to invest in something. That's why we have the Knight of Pentacles, but this is a very slow knight. So whatever you want to invest in, whatever you're working towards protecting right now because you want to invest in it, you know this is going to be a long path. You might have been in a situation where you finally realized that you had something really good to offer. You might have acknowledged something about yourself. And maybe people tried like to get into that bubble of happiness in the past, and you're having to protect that. This could also be some fortune that you have. And when I say fortune, it doesn't have to be necessarily money, although we do have the Knight of Pentacles here in your future outcome, but these are resources. It doesn't have to be money necessarily, but it's like you have some kind of fortune, something that is valuable, and you're having to protect that from other people. You are protecting your happiness because you are still working on something, you are still building something in order to invest in something else in the future, or the same thing. But maybe these are even savings. Some of you guys might be saving money or getting your finances together. Let's clarify, okay? And the word mission that's on that oracle keeps coming to me, like make it your mission to accept all parts of you. I think that's what happened in the past. It's like you realized that something you have is very valuable. And because you understood that, you started shining your light. You started feeling all this happiness with the sun. And other people saw it and maybe they wanted to take advantage of that. And now you have to stand your ground and protect yourself and protect your assets and protect your happiness. This could also be you as this knight deciding to offer some part of this happiness to someone in the future. But let's clarify the Sun card, please. Clarify the Sun card, please. Thank you. Eight of Cups. That's moving on energy. You walked away from something. You had no idea where you were going. This is clarifying the Sun card. So this is telling me that your happiness in the past came from leaving something behind, from walking away from some kind of emotional disappointment. You know, the person in this card, he has no idea where he's going. He's leaving everything behind to forge a new path, but he has no clue. He doesn't know what lies ahead. And I think maybe you misinterpreted the situation. There might have even been that. Maybe you misinterpreted the situation. Maybe you were feeling very happy, you walked away from something and you thought that walking away from that thing was going to bring you a certain specific situation. And it did make you happy, but it wasn't exactly what you expected. And now you are in this Nine of Wands position, having to stand your ground. I don't think you were expecting this. I don't think you were expecting to be in the Nine of Wands right now, feeling like you have to protect yourself. You were caught off guard here with something. That's what I feel. And that's why you need to be confident, because there was a decision that was made here in the past. A happy decision, something that led to happiness, something that was definitely meant to be left behind. You made that decision, but maybe you are struggling right now to keep that decision, but you have to be confident, okay? You have to accept yourself. Let's clarify the Nine of Wands, please. Nine of Wands. Yeah, you blew the whistle on something in the past. You totally did. Something came to light with the sun. You brought something to light. And now you have to stand your ground about it. This could have been a relationship. If it's not that, it's some kind of achievement. It's something you've achieved, okay? Whether it doesn't have to be material, but whether you realize it or not is something that you've achieved. It took you courage to leave whatever this was behind and to shine a light on it. But it made you happy because it's something you felt you needed to do. Tell me about the Nine of Wands, please. Thank you. So, yeah, we have a Four of Pentacles. You're definitely having to stand your ground. Look at that. You are protecting something. Look at the way that the person on the Four of Pentacles is holding those coins. He's protecting his wealth. He's protecting his stability. That's what you're doing right now. You're protecting yourself. You are protecting your assets. To some of you, this could have even been a divorce, maybe a separation, where two people were living together, sharing expenses, sharing a home. You shone the light on something, you walked away, and now you guys are like splitting things, and you are having to protect maybe your own home. Maybe this was a situation where you were the owner, the homeowner or something, and now this person has to leave and you are having to protect yourself. There could even be a court situation too for some of you, where you are having to stand your ground and protect yourself. That's the energy you have. But we do have the Knight of Pentacles in the future. That's what I'm most curious about. So let's clarify that Knight of Pentacles, please. I'm sorry, I do like to shuffle in front of the camera, but I don't have much room here. Whoa. Thank you. Those are a lot of cards to clarify that Knight, but we will see. Okay. Yeah. There could be a legal battle going on. We have Judgment clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. We have Ace of Cups, and we have the Emperor. You are going to be fulfilled. So there's an awakening. Okay, you are taking your pentacle somewhere else. I do feel like after this period of having to stand your ground, something's going to be solved. You will be released from this position. You will be released from feeling like this, like you have to hold everything together, like you have to protect everything. You will be released from this. You need to be confident that you can handle the situation, whatever it is. It's going to be different for each and every one of you. And after this energy moves out, after you move past this protective energy, you are going to be taking your pentacle somewhere else. Slow and steady, but you are going to do it. You know what you're investing on. This Knight is slow, but he is very reliable. So this tells me that whatever opportunity is coming in your future, whatever you are investing in your future, is something that's going to be for the long run, something stable. And clarifying that, we do have the Judgment card, which talks about an awakening. But right away, when this card came out, I thought about legal situations. So maybe there's something related to either a court situation or a house property, maybe, or just something legal, some bureaucracy that you have to get past. And once you do, you are having this awakening. You are coming out. You will feel like you are coming out of isolation. You will feel like you are coming out of the coffin. You're no longer going to have to protect yourself. And wherever you are taking your pentacle is going to be emotionally fulfilling, because we do have the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is an opportunity for your emotions to be overflowing, is feeling completely satisfied emotionally. It's feeling like whatever you're doing, whatever your life's at, you feel connected to it on an emotional basis. But it is an ace, so this is an opportunity. It's something that you have to grab. That's what you're working towards. And if you do, because you will, there's the Knight of Pentacle here. But yeah, in doing this, that's what you're getting. In taking your pentacle somewhere else and investing in something stable, you are getting that emotional fulfillment. And this is your position, your future position. The Emperor is clarifying that Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I do feel like this. Yeah, this is you. This is your future energy. I don't feel like there's anyone else in this reading. This is what you're moving towards. From a knight to an emperor. Just a quick side note here, because I do think that in the past your heart might have been broken because of whatever it was that you had to let go of, although it made you happy to a certain degree. But I do think you felt disappointed at something. I think you are getting into a phase right now where you can only trust yourself, or you feel like you can only trust yourself. Just be careful not to turn cold. Okay? That's what I'm sensing. Be careful not to become too serious about life, not to become too headstrong on things. Being headstrong is good, but if you become stubborn, then that's just gonna get the energy to become a bit stagnant. Okay, we can't be too stubborn. Okay, we have to be objective about what we want, but not stubborn. Before we close out the reading, let's take another oracle card. So we'll shuffle a couple times. I do feel like getting some runes for you too. I might do that. Let's see what we have. So closing out the reading, we do have this oracle. It says that if it is meant to be, it will be. You won't have to force, convince, or worry over it. Let it flow, let it be, and let it come to you. You are attracting everything you need. Trust the timing of your life. Yeah. So there's this energy of expectation because you're having to stand your ground right now. But what's coming your way, although it can be slow, like this night, it is coming. And it's going to be emotionally fulfilling, definitely, with the Ace. Just trust it. Confidence is key. Trust the timing of your life, okay? But yeah, I did say I was going to close the reading, but I want to take some runes, because I do feel like there's some more clarification that needs to happen here. So I'm just going to shake the rune bag, this bag here, and I will take out one rune to clarify the whole reading. That's the intention. Give me a rune, please. Just one. Can you get one? Okay, she's here, and that's the star. So that's the star. And we do have the sun. Look at that. Isn't that similar? So the star rune is a rune that actually talks about being true to yourself. And we have that confidence is key and never doubt yourself again, and that oracle. So this is a rune that also talks about being freed from troubles, being hopeful and wishing for things. A wish that could be coming true is, or a goal that you're reaching, a happy ending. You know, it's a rune that speaks all of these things. Most of all, it is speaking to me about achieving something and being freed from some kind of strict situation that you're in right now. That's getting out of your way. You will be shining the light with your star, with the star. But you do need to have the confidence, and you do need to be true to yourself. So stand your ground, okay? Stand your ground. You might have to be a bit, you might have, sorry, can't speak sometimes. You might be feeling a bit exhausted right now because you're having to stand your ground. You're having to defend yourself, but do that. Don't go back. Don't go back on a decision that you've made because you're feeling exhausted. Trust yourself that you've made the right decision. And you know you did, because in the past when you did that decision, when you made that decision, you felt happy. You might have been disappointed, but you knew it was the right thing to do. There's the sun here. Something was exposed. Remember I said the whistle, you blew the whistle on something. Or someone else did, but I feel like it was you. Because you knew it was the right thing to do. And maybe there's a difficult period of time that you're going through right now because you're having to do all of this holding, all of this defending, all of this protecting. But that's going to go away soon, okay? And you are going to be heading towards an Ace of Cups, heading towards your Emperor energy. You need to keep trusting yourself, okay? In divine timing, you will reach this energy. I believe that's your aim. I believe that's your goal. And you will reach that, okay? So guys, I'm going to leave the reading here. I hope you enjoyed this. And I'll see you next time. Stay strong.